Hey, what's up? Just getting this ready. Alright. Today, if you guys are joining, I will be drawing and showing perspective. Just getting my YouTube channel sorted. Whereas this live streaming thing. Alright. So, using my cell phone, trusty Amazon speaker for background. Alright, good. Stream is on. Settings. This is not right. One second. Where is my... Oh, there it is. Oh, that's me again. But I want to get the description right. Alright, description is set. Draw. Pencil. Alright, I'll just set a few for now. Alright, cool. No, Hangout is not working. Why does this happen? It says it's on, but it's not on. Alright. Just telling a friend I'm streaming, and we are golden to start. Alright, finally. Alright, getting my drawing utensils. Last time we were here, we were looking at warm-up exercises for drawing. Today I'm gonna look at perspective and some techniques to improve that. Okay, pencil. Got the pencil. Before I jump right into drawing, I want to go over this stuff with you. So, oops. So there's different points of perspective that you can use. The most common ones that I know about are the first three. I can show you 1-point perspective and 2-point perspective. I am not sure about 3-point perspective yet. I don't want to read this, but you guys can read it. I'll keep it still for a second. But the point about the perspective is you can imagine two dots anywhere on the horizon line, like here and here, and you can start connecting those lines together and draw verticals from these points to create a primitive that's in perspective. So I'm gonna do a quick example of that. I've done it before, but I'll just do a review. So let's do one here. So I'll draw a dot here and draw a dot here. And This is also part of my other warm-up exercise where you draw lines and you try to warm up your hand, but I will skip that for now because you can just check it out in the other one. But anyway, for 2-point perspective, you just connect these together like this. And draw 2 more vertical lines, and if you've already guessed it, I am creating a box. The outer points, the outer verticals go opposite of each other. So this one goes that way. Try to draw it this way. And this one goes that way. It also helps to draw the inside bits as well, because it'll help you understand the shape better and how it turns when it's in 3D. Line is not straight. And this one. Alright, and then I'm going to take another pencil, a darker one, so I can darken these lines here. So this is 2-point perspective. I'm going a little fast, but I've already done this in the other video. And then once you have this, you can imagine the light. Do a little shading for you coming from the top. So this part would be having the most light, so it won't have any shading. This part will have the shade because it's in the dark. And this part will have a little bit of shading. So I'm going to do some cross hatching. This is the darkest, so I'm just going to do that. Since the light's coming from here, the shadow will kind of go down here. But I'm not going to do the shadow. Do that in a different lesson. Okay, so that's 2-point. Let me just write that out. 2-point perspective for you. 1 point. Let's do 1 point. I don't know. Let's try like here. You've guys seen the most common 1 point, so you just like do a little road or something, or a railroad kind of going towards this one vanishing point. I don't like that line. It's important because I want to show it, so I'm gonna erase that weird line. Okay, here. It's hard to draw and hold this thing up. Okay, so that's okay. So like this is one road, kind of. So like say this has like these lines going in like this. And this is the road. And this is the point at which it creates the 1-point perspective. So these go out forever in this direction, and these go into this point here. And then what else you could do, you can, I'll draw on this side with the light, you can create a vertical here. And you know that this point is here, so you can create an outer point, an outer like ray kind of. And you could do this a little smaller. This could be like some sort of building becoming smaller as it goes down in this direction. And this could be like a tree, even smaller. Yeah. So this is 1-point perspective. 3-point I'm not so good at yet, so I have to practice that more. Let's go back to the book for a sec. The book by Scott Robinson. Okay, so we went through this. So what does it say on 3-point linear perspective? Okay. I'm not really sure what they mean by 60-50 angle. Has something to do with this cone. Staying with 60 cone of vision is still recommended. Alright. Alright. Let's go on. I think I just showed some of this stuff. They have a lot of terminology here. One interesting thing is when I was reading this, they recommend these angles to use them in pairs. I don't really know what they mean in relation to the overall picture, but like maybe someone can point that out to me. Like they recommend using 75-15, 60-30, and 45-45. Like here are the pairs. Like here's 45 and here's 45. So if this is my starting point, I think that's what SP is. Maybe they explain that somewhere or whatever. So if I have these two vanishing points, 45 and 45, going out from this cone, I think I can create a visually pleasing image. Or if I pick a different pair. What does it say here? Other than 1-point perspective, very common combinations are... Oh, okay. So this is if I'm not using 1-point perspective? Yeah. Yeah, so use them in pairs. Alright. Awesome. This stuff I was showing before from Scott Robinson, I still didn't get some answers about these images. Still wondering what they mean by where the heck did it go? The line corresponding to the view. No, that's not it. Where? Oh, maybe it's over here. To the middle. Now the upper part of the object is but not more visible. I can't find it. Where the heck is it? Oh, okay, here it is. I don't know what they mean by this. Then take a look at the line height. This is the line height. The line corresponding to the viewing height is still the horizon line. Right, I see the horizon line. But the horizon line has moved relative to the cone. What does that mean? The horizon line moved relative to the cone. And then what really gets me is what did they mean by splitting it in half as it did when the line of sight was parallel to the ground? So this one is the line of sight, I guess, because the guy's looking. Both of them are parallel, and these are the cones. Very confusing. Maybe the author needs to provide more examples. So yeah, confused about this chapter. I'll keep coming back. What else do we got? Perspective drawing techniques. Yeah, have to come back here and read this stuff. I don't want to bore you by reading this book. Actually, this is pretty much all I wanted to show for today. But I did want to draw a ponytail. Actually, why did I want to draw a ponytail? But then I would need a reference of a pony. Let's see if I can find one. trusty MacBook. I'm not showing you my password. Haha. Show you my room instead. No, password is wrong. Typing and not looking is not a good idea. Alright, back to this. Ah, found it. Ponytail. I need just the tail bit. Let's see, what is a good one? I guess all of it is considered a tail, man. Ah, there's a good one. Alright, we'll do that one for you. Alright. Find a nice spot here without this thing falling. Don't fall, Mr. Tripod. Okay. Alright, I'll draw it here. It's a nice empty spot. So I'm just imagining the basic shapes of this thing. Cool. So there's like these two round things and this thing, and then this thing that perks up here. You need to get into hair anatomy. I can give them proper names. This is a little bit more puffier, like this. There. That's the shape I'm going for. What am I using? Ah, 2H. Okay, good. Thought I was using a much darker pencil. Okay, that's that one. So I picked Starlight's hairstyle for today's quick sketch. Okay. Alright. This comes out this way. And I see like this kind of thing going on down here. afraid to erase anything on this because my tripod's gonna fall on its head. But I'll try anyway. Alright, there. You know what? This area is kind of lightly connected. I kind of drew this. Let's do one of these. There's no connection here. And I don't like this either. So what this is doing is it's curving up like this. And then coming down here like that. I keep touching the top of this tripod. It's impossible. Whatever. I do my best. Okay. This cone I drew before, you see here, was practicing my fine art stuff, in case anyone's wondering what the heck that thing I'm drawing on top is. I see two people in the chat, wonder who they are. They're so quiet. I don't hear any messages from them. Alright. I see a dark shadow here. So I guess the light's coming from the left. Quick crosshatch. Ah, somebody responds. There's life in the chat. Okay, yeah, looks like this. This is messy, gotta fix this. Where's my trusty pencil sharpener? This is more rounder. Alright, there. Okay, this goes up this way and there, and then this goes up this way and then hooks in this way. And then we got some shadow over here. I just realized the whole time I wasn't showing the picture in frame. So, kind of looks like it. Here's the original again. I'm sure if I spend a few more minutes on it, it'll look great. Hey, so I think I don't want to waste any more time here, but you guys can catch me again in my next stream. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, just leave a comment below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.